What's up, everybody? My name is Scott Waters. Welcome to Life to Metal. It's time for a rock metal update. That's right. Time for rock and metal updates and a little bit more. But first of all, let me explain where I've been. I've gotten several emails and PMs from people asking me where am I at, why am I not doing as many videos. Well, the answer is my camera broke. About 3, maybe 4 weeks ago now, I went to put the SD card in it and I heard crunch and the card just disintegrated. I mean, it just fell apart inside the camera. I popped it out, it seemed like okay, so I tried to put a new SD card in, nothing. Nothing would go into it, nothing would come out of it. So I took it to the Geek Squad over there at Best Buy, since that's where I purchased it at several years ago, and see if they could fix it. Found out that my warranty was still good. I had bought the extended warranty. It was good until July of 2017. Recording this in June of 2017, so lucked out because you know, I didn't have to pay anything. So they gave me a call after they had it for about a week or two and said can't be fixed, which I was kind of bummed about. But then they said just come down and see this and we'll give you a refund. And I'm like, okay, right on. What's a refund? How much is going to be a refund? Should be enough to buy you a new camera. All right, right on. So I went down to Best Buy and sure enough, they gave me enough money for a new camera. One that was, like, you know, nearly identical to the one that I had, maybe even a bit of an upgrade, and another 3-year extended warranty. So can't complain, other than the fact that I really didn't have my camera. Wasn't gone completely. If you haven't seen, I did post a video from California last week with Rox using his GoPro, and I posted a couple wood spinnings from my car using my my iPhone. So, but yeah, back to it now. Hopefully, I'll be able to catch up. I've got a ton of new stuff to show, rock and metal, but this one I decided to keep it somewhat short, and since I knew I was going to be doing a little bit of explaining in the beginning, and just show some of the new wave of traditional heavy metal stuff that I've been spinning and purchasing and whatnot. First of all, it's playing in the background, and this is new. If you this was actually a VCLT, a gift from Greg the Egg, Blackmore Rules on YouTube, and man, I can't stop playing this album. It's been spinning in the background as I've been talking, and will continue to spin in the background as I continue to talk and show records. Just great traditional heavy metal. Not quite like the whole batch though. They don't seem to mind to use keyboards and synthesizers and cool stuff like that and mix it in. But I'm just really digging this album. It's probably one of my favorites so far of the year from any new wave of traditional heavy metal band. So this is Spell, Front End and All, and he actually got it, oops, signed for me there in the corner. Where is it? There it is. Very cool, very cool release. Really digging it. Next up, that band's from Canada. This is also from that band. This is Stryker. This is an early demo from them, and it's not the same Stryker that you might be thinking of. This is actually Spell before they changed their name, and this is definitely a departure, a little different, a little more, I don't know, raw than what you're hearing in the background here. But yeah, this is basically Spell under a different name. This is their demo tape. As you can see, it's a demo tape. Very cool to own. I'll show you the rest of it. So there you go, Stryker. But there is another band called Stryker, which may be why this Stryker changed their name to Spell. This Stryker has a new album now, and I think this is what, their 5th album now, 5th full-length album. This is self-titled, and this album is also phenomenal. Bought their vinyl, took the download card and made a CD for the car, and I've been spinning that CD in my car over and over again, and even spinning the vinyl at home when I have a chance to. And this is just spectacular music. Canada is putting out some great traditional heavy metal right now, and Stryker and Spell are definitely two of the leaders in that as far as I'm concerned with the sound. Great cover art too. I always think it's really cool looking. I think I just order. I usually just order black vinyl, but sometimes you can't get the black vinyl. Yeah, this is black vinyl. Custom center rings. Record-breaking records. A little scorpion made out of a record player with a needle on the end of its tail. Yeah, I mean, you can check this one out on YouTube. There's tons of new clips from this. If you're into traditional heavy metal, you know, Judas Priest inspired heavy metal, you'll dig this. It's just very, very good. Even better than the last album, which I think, yeah, it's right here. Which I thought was great. Was one of my favorite albums of that year, and I'm pretty sure that this one will be one of my top 20 or 30 from this year as well. So, Stryker, self-titled from 2017, fantastic. This one I think I might have shown before, but I did spin this a few times. This is the very first EP from another Canadian band, Cauldron, and I think their new album, or their latest album, In Ruin, is just spectacular. This is a little more raw, a little different, not quite my favorite from them, but still a really cool little EP from them. I think it was 6 songs. Yeah, it's what you expect from a young band trying to play traditional heavy metal that's based out of the 80s, and it's good stuff. Not quite, like I said, not quite as good as some of their newer albums, but still pretty good, and I dig the cover art as well, and the back picture. Canada, putting out some killer heavy metal. So a few others in the back here too. There's Melcaster Ambush. Like I said, there's just some great stuff coming out right now. That's the traditional heavy metal style. This one I really like. This was one I picked up on the suggestions from, I think it was Greeno, or I'm pretty sure it was Greeno, who originally suggested it to me. And then it was also LJ Biosite, who also recently showed their new album. This is an earlier album from like 2011. This Swedish band is, again, fantastic traditional heavy metal. They have a new album out that just came out, and both Greeno and LJ showed it, and it was a gift from their new guitar player. And am I jealous? Absolutely. I would love to have the guitar player send me one of those. But yeah, this is their first album from 2011. Again, very, very good album. I dig the old school logo, the old school look. I love the cover art. I love simplistic graphics. That's why I think that this works so well as well. But yeah, again, male vocals, heavy metal, heavily inspired by, you know, like Iron Maiden and Judas Priest and the whole new wave of British heavy metal movement from the 80s. Just any of that stuff seems to work well in here. No thrash, just traditional heavy metal. So great band and a great release, and glad I finally got some in my collection. Like I said, first album, now I got to catch up and get some more. Okay, this next one features a female vocalist. Actually, this band is from the United States. This is Lady Beast. I may have shown this one before. I can't remember if I did or not, but if I did, this is a 4-song EP, their most recent album, Metal Immortal. Metal! Another cool cover. Female vocalist on this one. This band is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the home of the Stanley Cup champion Pittsburgh Penguins, whom I hate, but I do like Lady Beast nonetheless. Go Flyers. Metal Martyr, Devil's Due, Lady of the Battle, Not This Time. Actually, I think I did show this one time before, and I actually might have put a little clip in. But these guys are great. This is like Iron Maiden, early Iron Maiden, like Paul Di'Anno Iron Maiden with a female vocalist. That's how I describe this. Just fantastic new band. And they do have some full-length albums out as well. Right now, this is the only one I have, but I will be looking for more from them. This is another band that everybody was telling me, you need to pick this band up, and they're so awesome. Steve, Harmless Rebel, good friend of mine, he's really telling me, you need to pick up this band from Kentucky, Savage Master. Recently toured the U.S., and people were digging them. So this is a Mask of the Devil. There he is. And yeah, this is, you can see there's the band in hoods. And the female vocalist whose name escapes me at the moment. But yeah, music is fantastic. I like her vocals. Lyrics, they're just a little, I don't know, on the corny side to me. It's actually I think the downfall of this thing, and they're trying to do that kind of, you know, old school Venom, look how evil we are type thing, and I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me. I don't mind dark lyrics, I don't mind deep lyrics, I don't even mind corny lyrics, but some of these songs just come off to me as, I don't know. I'm trying to think which songs it was that was like that, but it doesn't matter. this is not their only album. I'm going to need to check out more. And like I said, the music's fantastic, and I love her vocals. So I will definitely check out more from Savage Master. And maybe some of you guys know this band better and can suggest what I should pick up from them. Again, I said, you know, I was talking about the lyrics and how long I care for them. I still enjoy this album. So next album is brand new, and this is another one that's just, it will make my list for 2017 unless there's a whole lot of stuff better than it. This is actually on Century Media Records. This is Night Demon, another American band. I can't remember. I think this band's from Ventura, California. That's where they're from. This is their second full-length album. A little more melodic here, but still very, very good. Straightforward, galloping, heavy metal, some speed metal parts here and there. Memorable songs, vocals. They're not like high Jeff Tate-ish or anything like that, you know, which I frankly love. More of the, you know, middle of the road, kind of middle of the road baritone, maybe, I don't know, style vocals. But yeah, this is a great record. If I had to choose between this one and Spell, I'd have a hard time picking. Both of them are so good. But I don't know. Night Demon, again, you could probably find this stuff easily on YouTube if you're interested in checking it out, because this is on Century Media Records now. So, and the last one I'm going to be showing, this is a bit of a departure. Another American band, this one being from Colorado. This is Havoc, and this is their latest Conformicide. This is their fourth full-length album, and this one is also on Century Media, and this is new wave of thrash metal. There you go. And I love Havoc. They've been one of my favorite bands since I saw them 10 years ago, I think I saw them. Actually, what turned me on to this band was we were playing a thrash metal festival, my band Ultimatum, and they were playing on the same bill, and they were fantastic. Nice guys as well. Helped them set up their equipment. Then about a year later, they were playing in a teeny little dive about 2 hours from my house. We drove all the way down there to see them. There was maybe 20 people there to see them, but man, they just put on a great show nonetheless. This is a double album, 3 sides of music, which is the way I would rather have it, and a side that's etched. I don't care so much about the etched music, but I hate when they put two songs to spread it out over over 4 sides. I'd rather have 4 songs, 5 songs, 4 songs, and have it be on 3 sides. So Havoc, Conformicide, and I just opened this one, and it came with a free CD, which I already have in my car and was playing over the last week. A little bit of a departure in sound from their first few albums. Here's one of the albums. I'm fairly positive I got black vinyl, custom center rings. I believe they have a new bass player. I didn't actually look and read, but judging from the sound, they have a new bass player. And that new bass player has influenced their sound quite a bit. He kind of does some of that funk slap stuff, and he's mixed it into their thrash metal sound. Not throughout the whole record. I mean, there's straightforward driving bass parts like you want it in thrash metal, but there are some parts that have that, that kind of almost funk style that you heard a lot in the mid-90s from some of the thrash bands. But it's not overdone, and I really like this record. It's actually better than I expected it to be. A friend of mine heard it, and he didn't like it because of the bass player, but I like it. It's still thrash. It's still traditional metal. They're not doing rap stuff or new metal or anything else. It's just they just added some new elements into their sound. Let's see what else is in this package. Another record, same label, Century Media, advertising. Pretty sure there was a poster or something in here too. Let's see here. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there wasn't a poster. No, there is not a poster. I was wrong. But it is a gatefold. Let's see if I can get the shrink wrap off. I can't destroy the shrink wrap right now because I need to save the hype sticker, because that's just the way I am. I'll forget it. I'll still get the shrink wrap off of it. Let's see. It's a gatefold. So there you go. And might as well take a look at the etched side as well while I have it out. So well, you can see it's a Havoc logo basically. actually want the glare now and can't get it, right? Anyhow, there it is. Havoc logo etched into the vinyl. There is a couple of little oddity tracks on here too. I think it's a String Break. Next to last song on side C is kind of this little short punk-inspired thrash song. Very short, maybe a minute and a half long. Kind of, you know, has that SOD, MOD kind of thing going on. And there's also on the vinyl, there's a live version of Claiming Certainty, which is kind of cool too. Usually it's the CD that gets the bonus track. It's nice that the vinyl gets it for once. So there you go. There's a vinyl update and some stuff I've been spinning. Just really been getting into a lot of these new wave traditional heavy metal bands, and been into the new wave of thrash metal for a long time. So great stuff. So anyhow, new camera, going to be coming at you more often. Pardon my absence. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any suggestions of bands you think I need to check out from the new wave, let me know. I appreciate that. So that's it that I can think of. For now, God bless. Stay strong.